Alright, it is time. Time for what could perhaps be the last game that the Tax Evaders play this season. They are down 2-0 against the Flock in this best of 5 series. They can still come back and win it, but they need to get 3 in a row against the Flock. Flock have done a great job in the first 2 games of stopping the Tax Evaders' insane offense and breaking through the Tax Evaders' weaker defense to end up on top. Now we come into game 3. This could be the last game of the semifinals. We saw the Lightning take down the Rocketeers, finishing that series in a 3-0 sweep for them. The Flock, they could end it in a sweep here. We're at their home stadium. This is their lineup, same as it's been. Tax Evaders, no changes here either. They're sticking with it. We are on the Flock's home stadium of Bowser Castle, which means that this should be more in their favor. The stadium will be playing defense for them, at least a little bit. So they may have an easier time here. Without further ado, we are here for Game 3 of the Flock and Tax Evaders. The Flock lead 2-0 right now. 1 win away from making it to the finals, where they will face off against the Lightning. Now we're playing at the Flock's home stadium of Bowser Castle. So the Tax Evaders will be the first team up to bat. Green Madge lines out to Blue Pianta, and that'll bring up Bowser Jr. Tax Evaders have had some rough luck on offense this series. That's a good hit from Jr., and it gets through the gap in between the 2 thwomps. That is a home run to start the game for the Tax Evaders. That is exactly what they wanted to see. They've been really missing out on offense. And that went under the thwomp, actually. That was not between them. That's crazy. Very impressive for Junior. Tax Evaders with a nice start here. Home run from Junior. Boomerang Bro sends one back to the wall as well. To put a runner on base, chemistry for Hammer Bro. Sends this one over to the right side. It's just foul. He watches the next pitch go by. Strike 2. Just outside, ball 1. Charges here. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout for Hammer Bro. That's 2 outs on the inning now. Bowser. Line drive straight to Birdo. That's the inning from the Tax Evaders. They score 1 with their opening 5. One of the strongest lineups in the game. And they only score 1. Now we head on over to the Flock, see what they can do in the opening inning at their home stadium. Green Shy Guy has seen 3 straight balls from Peach. That one's the first strike. It's a swing and a miss. This one sent deep back to the wall. Gets off the thwomp. That's a double for Green Shy Guy. Good base hit there to start the game off for the Flock. Next up is Blue Guy. Peach has really been struggling as a pitcher in this series. She's going to use a star pitch here. That's strike 2. Another star pitch from her. She wants the strikeout. She gets it. That's 1 out on the inning. That'll bring up Birdo from the Flock now. Chance to tie up the game. A star hit would be big for Birdo. Instead, she's going to slap it straight into the gap. Beautiful placement there. That's going to get down as a run-scoring double for her. And there you have it. We are tied. Early on in this game, the Flock making sure the Tax Evaders don't hold the lead for too long. That's a runner on for Green Noki, with Blue Pianta following up afterwards. Noki has a 2-1 count right now. swing early there. And that's strike 2. Strike out looking for her. That means there's no chemistry on base for Blue Pianta. There's a runner on, Birdo. So a chance to score a run here. This one's sent straight to right. Caught by Junior. Tax Evaders managed to hold the flock down. And we are at a tie game right now. The Tax Evaders, they need to win this to stay alive. From here on out, they need to win or else they're gone. Meanwhile, the flock, they just need to have one good game. This is a high pop fly from Paracupa. Hits against the corner of the foul pole. But the fair side. Because it's just like a pillar, it's not an actual pole. A little bit different from a regular foul pole. Green Koopa gets one down. Over on the right side. And that's 2 on base for the Tax Evaders. Peach, what can she do on offense? She takes strike 1 looking. Next pitch. Slapped. Past Birdo. That scores another one for the Tax Evaders. They reclaim the lead. 2-1. Still a 1-run game. But they do have an opportunity to score more, as there are no outs on the inning still, and 2 runners on base for them. Black Shy Guy watches that one, it's inside. Line drive over to the right side. Green Noki's going to grab it, but it'll be bases loaded for the Tax Evaders. Just in time for them to wrap around to the top of their lineup, Green Magikoopa. And then Magikoopa will be followed by all the power hitters. This could be a big chance for the Tax Evaders. They still have no outs on the inning. Green Mag has 2 strikes. This one a star hit line drive down the third base side. That's going to score 2 and put runners on the corners. Tax Evaders extend their lead. It's now 4-1. They're not going to let this series end in 3 games. Not if they can help it. They had a very rough scoring game in the first one. Scoring only 7 against the Flock's elite defense. Second game, they performed a little bit better, scoring 12 runs, including a 9-run inning. So that was pretty huge for them. Now it looks like they're going to start a little bit more consistently throughout the game. Or at least starting earlier, so they can perhaps have multiple big innings. Ooh, huge suction catch from Birdo there. That makes 2 outs. Still 2 runners on the board. The Tax Evaders score them. They've got Hammer Bro up to bat. Strong slap over to the left side. That is caught by Luigi. He's tall enough to reach up and grab it. And that'll stop the Tax Evaders after 3. Luigi now first up to bat for the Flock. Charges one to the left, but it's foul. Over towards that drawbridge. Oh, Luigi strikes out there. Just looking at it. It's 1 out. Blue Toad deep to the left gap. That gets down. It's going to stay on first. Fair decision, especially with a star chance on the line. That'll put the Flock in a good position with more resources to use. Purple Toad charges, but it's foul off to the right. And a strikeout looking from Purple Toad. That makes 2 on the inning. Can the Flock score a run here? No! Great jumping grab by Green Mag. And boo. Ends the inning scoreless. That'll bring up Bowser. No one on base for him. Slaps it up the middle. Straight pop fly to Purple Toad. That's 1 out for the Tax Evaders. They still lead by 3. That one gets down over Blue Pianta's head. Got a runner on base now. Green Koopa hits a great shot over the infield. That'll put 2 on base for Peach. She's looking to continue the rally. This one just gets down past Birdo. And Paracoopa's trying to go home. Oh, he'll turn around. And he makes it back to third. Ooh. Good play there. That was a rough pickle. That would have been thrown out. That would have been 2 outs. Very dangerous for Black Shy Guy. Now he can star hit over to left. It's caught by Luigi, but it will be a sacrifice play to score another one for the Tax Evaders. They lead 5-1 now, up by 4. Green Magic Koopa, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Next pitch, slapped straight up the middle. That is a great shot from Magic Koopa. Koopa Troopa, delayed run to try and get home. Doesn't work, but he makes it back to third. Bowser Jr., he's already got a home run on the game. Can he make it 2? He's got chemistry this time. Oh, he's going to line it through on the ground. That'll score a run and keep the bases loaded. That brings up starred Boomerang Bro with chemistry on Bowser Castle. Can you be any more likely to get a home run here? This one slammed to the left side. Oh, just off the thwomp. They'll score 2, trying for 3. Junior turns around. Whew. Having a lot of close calls, trying to get greedy, running home. That's alright, it's probably better for the Tax Evaders. Now they have double chemistry for Hammer Bro. He can send one up the middle. Oh, it goes line drive past Birdo. That's going to score 1. Leave the bros on the corners. Double chem for Bowser now. This has been a pretty big inning for the Tax Evaders. They've scored 5 here. What can Bowser do? Good slap hit, gets over the infield. Not the kind of thing you'd expect from Bowser, but hey. He scored the run. Red Para slaps out. Great jumping grab from Blue Toad. That will end the inning from the Tax Evaders. They've extended their lead. It's 10-1 right now. The Flock struggling both on offense and defense this game. Bobbled by Hammer Bro, but luckily Junior's there to receive the chemistry bounce. Still a double for Green Shy Guy, which gives chemistry to Blue Shy Guy. Swing and a miss. Popped over to left, Red Para gets it. It's out number 1 of the inning. That'll bring up Birdo with 4 stars to work with. With a runner in scoring position, I think a star hit is a very reasonable solution. She's going to charge it deep to the gap. That gets down. And it's an RBI single for Birdo. Hey, that works. That brings up Green Noki. Chance to get the bases ready. Build up the chemistry for Blue Pianta. Star in chemistry. And he's going to star a hit to the right side. That gets down and loads the bases. From none other than Luigi. He could go for a star hit here. He could go for a charge swing. He's got a lot of options. He's watching the first 2 pitches. They're both strikes. And he is going to star hit. It's over to not Purple Shy Guy, Black Shy Guy. And it is an RBI single for Luigi. Flock will score another run. It's now 10-3. Still down pretty big time. Down by 7. Blue Toad hits a star hit. Gets through the infield. That's another RBI single for the Flock. That'll bring up Purple Toad now. Chemistry on the board. Slaps it to the right side. Another single, another run scored for the Flock. They're up to 5 runs now. Boo is up to bat for them. Goes foul off to the left. A little too much curve on that one. It's a 2-1 count for Boo. Charges on this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That one cuts too far inside. It's now a full count for Boo. This one curves just away from Black Shy Guy and is another RBI single for the Flock. They've cut this lead down quite a bit. They now have 6, making it just a 4-run lead for the Tax Evaders. And they still have bases loaded with just 1 out. Green Shy Guy. Two-1 count for Green Guy. This one star hit over to Black Shy Guy. They get 1 out, but not 2. The Flock will score again. They're now down by just 3. The tying run is at the plate right now. Blue Shy Guy pops it up to left. Will Paratroopa catch it? Yes. Good stop for the Tax Evaders. The Flock perfectly counter that inning from the Tax Evaders. The lead is still 3. Green Koopa, line out to Blue Toad. That was a good grab from him. Now Peach. Swing and a miss. Next one, slapped foul. 2 strikes on Peach. Star Chance on the line. She grounds it over to Birdo. That's 2 outs. Black Shy Guy up. Line drive to the right side. And now the Tax Evaders get on base with a Star Chance. Green Magic Koopa. Another line out to Blue Toad. Blue Toad has been locked down over on third base. He did not play there for most of the regular season. He was in left field. He and Luigi swapped for the postseason, and it's been working out pretty well for the Flock. Hammer Bro makes a good grab in center field there to get Birdo out. And now, Green Noki hits a great double over to the right side of the field. That was a good hit for her. That'll bring up Blue Pianta, chance to make this a 1-run game. Instead, it's a line drive straight to Koopa. That makes it 2 outs. Luigi, a great slap hit over to the right side, and Junior gets hit by the fireball. That's going to let a run score for the Flock, closing the gap just a little bit. It's now a 2-run game. Blue Toad is the tying run here. 2 strikes very quickly. Now a star pitch from Peach, and it's a strikeout to end the inning. Good choice from Peach, honestly. That is a great time to try and end that inning. Now the Tax Evaders will start off with Junior, who hits one back to the wall for a single. Also gives the Tax Evaders a Star Chance. Boomerang Bro high to left. That is a powerful shot, and it's over the thwomps. A 2-run homer for the Tax Evaders. They'll extend their lead back up again. Now they lead by 4. It's 12-8. Landed right on top of the thwomp. That's pretty impressive. Next up is Hammer Bro. That one just hits the inside corner for strike 2. And a swing and a miss is a strikeout for Hammer Bro. Bowser up next. Pops one over to right. Green Noki gets there. That's 2 outs now. Slaps one over. Blue Pianta. Great diving play. They stop the inning after that home run. That's about as much as the Flock can do. Purple Toad gets one just past Black Shy Guy. Gets back to the wall. It's going to be a double for Purple Toad. And a star chance won by the Flock as well. We are here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 more chances after this. That's a good hit for the Flock. That'll put runners on the corners with still no outs on the inning. The Flock have a good chance here to score a run or 2. Koopa Troopa dives but bobbles. That's going to give a run to the Flock and make sure there are no outs on the board still. Oh, that could have been at least 1 out. That is a rough way to go. Especially in a playoffs survival game. Win it or you're knocked out. Can't be making errors like that. Ooh, that missed star swing's pretty big from Blue Shy Guy. Grounder to Black Shy Guy. They make the play, but not the double. There's at least 1 out now, so double play would completely end the inning. This one a hit from Birdo. Beautiful star hit, bounces to the absolute corner. That's going to score a run from the Flock, put runners on 2nd and 3rd. Absolutely perfect star hit. You cannot ask for anything better. That was incredibly impressive. The Flock still not out of this game. They want the chance to get the sweep on the Tax Evaders here. 2 runners in scoring position for Green Noki. Strikes out, though. Ooh, that's not good. Not good for the Flock. That brings up Blue Pianta with 2 outs on the board, but he star hits through the middle. That's going to score 2, and we have a tie game. 12-12 here in the bottom of the 5th. With 2 outs on the board. Flock actually do still have a chance to take the lead before we enter the final 2 innings. Tax Evaders, they've been doing pretty well in the early innings. They cannot throw Luigi out at first. That is a single for Luigi. Next is Blue Toad. Hits this one up the middle. That gets down. They're trying to send Blue Pianta. And they get it. The Flock take the lead. 13-12. They're up now. They were down 10-1. Since then, they've scored 12, and the Tax Evaders have only scored 2. What a hot start for the Tax Evaders, but it is all falling apart for them. It's almost the opposite of what happened last game. This one also gets past the infield, and they will send Luigi. The Flock up by 2 runs now. Still 2 innings left, again. Tax Evaders have a chance to come back still. However, the Flock keeps scoring runs. Who knows? Ooh, good magical catch there for Green Madge. They managed to stop the Flock at 6, but that is another huge inning for them. Tax Evaders really need to have a big inning here or in the future at some point. I mean, it's either here or this last inning. No more chances. Koopa Troopa hits a good double to the gap. Next up is Peach. She slaps it up the middle, gets just away from Birdo. That'll actually score Green Koopa. He's quick enough to round the bases there, off that single from Peach. And Peach has made this a one-run game yet again. Black Shy Guy going for a bunt. Just trying to advance the runner, I see. But they throw to second. That means they don't get either out. It's a 3-base hit for the Tax Evaders. Now with Green Match up to bat, what can they do with it? Star hit, but a grab by Blue Pianta. It's turned for a double play. And now the Tax Evaders have 2 outs on the board. Went from no outs, 2 runners on base. Now it's 2 outs, just 1 on base. Bowser Jr. has 2 strikes. He tries to get a hit down, but he strikes out swinging. And the Flock, they have the lead here. Can they extend it, or will they just try and survive? They've got their Shy Guys up. Green Shy Guy hits a great shot down the third base line. That is a double for Green Shy Guy. Next is Blue Shy Guy. Charged just past Bowser. Another base hit for the Flock. And after those 2 is Birdo with double chem. Charges there, but she lets it go. This one slapped foul. That makes 2 strikes. Popped up to right. Junior's going to get there, but it's a sac fly to score another run. And the Flock extend their lead back up to 2 again. 15-13. Strike 1 on Green Noki. She wants to try and get on base to help out Blue Pianta. She's got a 2-1 count right now. Shallow pop fly. That should be caught easily. And Black Shy Guy gets there. Blue Pianta. 2 outs, 1 runner on base. Misses that first swing. Swings way early there. 2 strikes. This one, good contact to the left. Off the top of the thwomp. Blue Pianta with a clutch home run for the Flock. That could be the dagger. Oh. If the thwomp stayed up, that wouldn't have gone out. It bounced off the top jagged angles of the thwomp. That was big. Now the Flock are up by 4. With just 1 chance left for the Tax Evaders. Luigi, still continuing this inning, or trying to. Grounds one over to Koopa Troopa. And that's another out. That'll stop the inning from the Flock. But this is the last chance for the Tax Evaders. They have to take the lead here or their season is over. Boomerang Bro back to the wall. That'll get a runner on base. It's a good start. Next up for them is Hammer Bro. Chemistry on base for him. Deep shot to left. Is it good? It's gone. Hits the top of the thwomps. They didn't even need to come down for that one. It was just too high. Too high to be stopped. The Tax Evaders, they're doing everything they can. They cut the lead down to 2 runs. No outs on the board. They're starting fresh with Bowser. Another home run threat. This one's deep to left, but not deep enough. Luigi's under it, and that's an out. The Flock need 2 more outs. The Tax Evaders need 2 more runs. Red Para gets on base there, just hitting over Birdo. And now Green Koopa Troopa. Charges on this one. Sends it to the right field. But Green Noki's there. That's 2 outs now for the Flock. One more and they're in the finals, sweeping their rival, the Tax Evaders. Peach up to bat. She needs to continue this inning for the Tax Evaders. It's a 2-0 count on her to start off. This one slapped past the left side. That's runners on base. Tax Evaders will count on Black Shy Guy next. He star hits over to right, but it's shallow. Green Noki catches it, and that's the series. The Flock sweep the Tax Evaders, a shocking upset. The upset is not quite that the Flock won the series, but the fact that they swept the Tax Evaders. Not dropping a single game, Blue Pianta now is given their MVP award for this game. They had the same amount of hits, even though the Tax Evaders had an extra inning. And they still couldn't outscore them. Ooh, Bowser struggled a lot in this game, hitting 1 for 5. 1 home run from each of their other 3 power hitters. And then their slap hitters did pretty solid, honestly. 2 for 3 for Black Shy Guy. 4 for 5 for Peach. Some solid records here. Hammer Bro going 2 for 5 is rough. Bowser going 1 for 5 is also very rough. On defense, Peach finally woke up. She got 6 strikeouts. Just wasn't enough. Their offense couldn't quite do it. 1 big play from Koopa Troopa. The Flock's defense, Birdo had 2 big plays. Blue Pianta had 1 and Luigi had 1. Boo got 4 strikeouts, which is not bad. And the Flock's offense was much more well-rounded. Everyone got a consistent amount of base hits other than Blue Shy Guy, but he's a slap hitter. You gotta expect one of your slap hitters to do poorly. Boo also went 2 for 4, but that's not bad either, going 500. Great performances from Birdo and Blue Pianta, each getting 3 hits and 4 RBI. But BP getting that home run gave him the edge in terms of the MVP vote. And that is going to do it. The Flock are in the finals. Playoff bracket not updated yet. I mean, the match just ended. I have not updated it. But the Flock will be moving on to face the Lightning. This final Superstar Series will be a best of 7. So it will be the first to win 4 games, will be crowned the champion. Will it be the ever-dominant Lightning, or the Flock, who seem to have hit their stride? We'll see if the Flock's defense can hold against the even stronger offense of the Lightning. Tune in. We will start the games in that series tomorrow. Have a good one, and farewell.